Shower labor rights. Shower labor rights. I'm here to bring you brief greetings from the JLP-rich constituency of Northwest St. Andrew. Labor rights, I stand before you today as a proud Jamaican, proud of where we are coming from, proud of what we have achieved, and proud of the direction we're headed. Jamaica is not just a small Caribbean island, but it is a respected nation on the global stage. Just last week, we hosted Messi at the National Stadium, Labor Rights. Do you know how many games in bigger stadiums than ours that Messi was a no-show? But in Jamaica, Messi was a show. In the last 2 weeks, Messi faced Jamaica twice because Jamaica is respected on the global stage, and that is entirely because of Andrew Michael Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party. Labour rights, there was a time when the opposition party encouraged Jamaicans to leave. The former Prime Minister and party leader said there were 5 flights a day. But now we're witnessing a historic reversal. No more than ever, Jamaicans want to return home. Every single week in my constituency, in my capacity as a Justice of the Peace, I've been signing documents for constituents who have children who are American citizens who want Jamaican citizenship labor rights. And that's all because of Andrew Holness. Labor rights, I want to talk about crime. I know it don't feel that way. But let's deal with the facts and not fear. Violent crime in Jamaica is the lowest it has been in 25 years, labor rights. 9 years ago, the situation was a lot worse. But today, crime is trending in the right direction because this Andrew Holness government has made a bold decision to invest heavily in national security. The Jamaica Labour Party government has reformed the constabulary force. The JCF today is not the JCF of 9 years ago. We have better police vehicles, we have better police stations, and we have increased intelligence in the police force. And the result, we have fewer murders, fewer shootings, and we have much safer communities, labor rights. Labor rights, the unemployment in Jamaica, it is the lowest it has ever been in Jamaica's history. More Jamaicans are working, earning, and providing for their families than any other time in our history. This government, this is the government that builds opportunities and don't just make promise and tell lie. Labor right, our economy is stronger than it has ever been. Our reserves are at an all-time high. If we have a natural disaster or anything untoward, we can stand on our own 2 feet, labor rights. We don't need to beg for handouts, labor right. Public and private investments are at historic levels. Everywhere you look, you see new roads, new infrastructure, new housing development, new toll-free highways, labor rights. Businesses opening everywhere. That is the prosperity that was promised, and the prosperity is here, labor rights. Is Jamaica fixed? No, it isn't. We still have challenges. But prosperity is a journey, and we are moving forward, not backward. Every day we see the results. Why would any good-thinking, patriotic Jamaican want to derail this progress, labor rights? The alternative, I will tell you what the alternative is, labor rights. A PMP that is leaderless, clueless, and confused. We're in the constituency of Southeast St. Andrew. So we have to speak about a presentation that was made by the Member of Parliament in Parliament last week. I listened from the beginning of this presentation to the ending of the presentation. And as Minister Mackenzie said, after listening to that presentation, the PMP has no plan for Jamaica. There are two quick points I want to mention. He spoke about a derailed relationship with Jamaica and the IMF in 2011. That was 14 years ago, labor right. Well, right now, the same IMF that he speaks about came to Jamaica and recruited our very own Minister of Finance, gave dollars to build other countries just like how you built Jamaica. So I can tell you, there's no strained relationship with Jamaica and the IMF. He spoke about a flat water rate for pensioners. I agree, because I get the calls, Minister Samuda, about pensioners and the water bill. But those same persons are now benefiting from the amnesty program. And those same persons called to say, MP, thank the Prime Minister for me and thank young Matthew Samuda for me, because the amnesty is helping us. The truth is, labor rights, the PMP has no answers. They have no plan. What the PMP is doing, they are playing musical chairs with losers' labor rights. And I don't want to disrespect anybody, but in politics, you either win or you lose. And the candidates that they have are losers' labor rights. Let me give you examples. Labor rights, the loudest one of them all had a constituency in St. Anne. Now him running for a seat in Westmoreland. You have a man in Westmoreland, him now gone to North Trelawney. You have a man in Hanover, him now gone to Westmoreland. Labor rights, they're all over we have a man with a big mouth over there, labor rights, who could not complete his term in East Rural St. Andrew. Then him run go Portland, get beaten there. Now I hear him all the way over in St. Catherine. Labor rights, they're all over labor rights. Now him come back, him gone to South Manchester, labor rights. Labor rights, I'm going to say this again. The PMP is playing musical chairs with losers. But labor rights, this is not a game. The PMP is not a political party, it's more like a birthday party. Full of losers, passing around constituencies like party favors. Labor rights, this is not a game. This is your future. So I ask you, labor rights, will we continue on the path of prosperity, progress, and strong leadership? Or will we hand back Jamaica to a party that has failed us before and has no plan for the future? Labor rights, Minister Mackenzie said it. The choice is clear. Let us give Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party a third term in office. Let us continue with a stronger, safer, and a more prosperous Jamaica. Show our labor rights.